Hey guys, and welcome to my review of Boku no Hero Academia chapter 148. 148, yeah. Um, Interesting chapter, a lot of League of Villains. I love that. But let's start with the beginning, because already from the first page, you have Deku putting together two and two about Toga having infiltrated the exam. Because she has the same abilities that the girl she was supposed to be had. So that's really nice that he's starting to put that together. And he'll probably report that to someone at some point. Um, but then you also have uh, Mr. Night Eye showing off that he's not all just prediction and making plans. He can do stuff. Because he does look like a bit weak. And he was All Might's sidekick, but he mostly, again, I think it was like hinted that he mostly used his future vision to help him out. But apparently he's a fast little fucker. He does that in close combat. He's quite quick, and it seems like he has a few tricks. Even if he isn't the strongest guy, he can still fight. And I guess that makes a lot of sense considering that he was Might's sidekick. Makes sense that you're able to defend yourself because if you're up against All Might's enemies, they might want to try to take you out, right? So it makes sense that he can defend himself, and it's really cool to see him do stuff. I was like, are you a martial artist? What's going on here? It was really cool. But the chapter mostly focuses on Toga and Twice, which I love that a lot because I love having insight into the League of Villains and what's keeping them together. And you have, I really like Toga's little speech about how she likes the League of Villains because it's a way for the world to become a little easier to live in. And she then asks, "Well, I'm here because I want to live an easier life. So why are you making me do something that's unpleasant? That's not why I'm here." And then Shigaraki, oh my god, he has that face where he takes off the hand, which he so rarely does. I think he's done it like once or twice in the series. Um, and you can see like his scars, and it's just I'm just gonna try to find the page here because it was so powerful. There was a lot of like things with faces also with Twice, but it was just really great. I don't know. I'm not gonna show you. You read the chapter. Um, it's just and he looks so calm there as well because usually he looks really insane and he still does, but here he just like he looks messed up but calm, and that's just whoa, whoa. And he says it's for my sake and all of yours, which I guess is what convinces them because they look a bit shocked, but and the thing is, I really, really like because both Aisawa and Shigaraki says this. I'm gonna switch hands because my arm is hurting. Uh, Aisawa says in the beginning of the chapter, I didn't think that the League of Villains would team up with someone who was obviously not at their level, and Shigaraki says that as well. That uh, Chisaki doesn't see them as equals. Um, they look down on them, and that's what the League of Villains are gonna use. Um, which is I love that so much, cause we don't. There's obviously something that we don't know about the eight precepts and all that, the yakuza, cause there's a lot of talk about the top guy, not Chisaki, but his father, who's like bedridden or whatever. Um, so I'm gonna switch hands again because this is weird. um, so there's obviously like, it's not that the yakuza are being severely underestimated because I still believe that Chisaki is like the top dude. Like he's the strongest, the person that if you defeat him, you've defeated the entire thing basically. But someone else is there pulling the strings, or maybe not pulling the strings, but like he's there influencing stuff. So there's still much to learn, but the League of Villains are probably being underestimated here. And I'd like to see how they take advantage of this because they're obviously not doing it for the sake of the Yakuza, obviously. They're very selfish and they do stuff for their own sake and to further their own goals. So I want to see how they take it from here because Shigaraki is like, he's already figured out that Chisaki just wants to slowly take the League of Villains and have them become his. But because Shigaraki has already figured this out, he's obviously taking advantage of this and taking like gaining inside information, and he's able to do stuff because now he can say, okay, we're still the League of Villains. You're gonna work for them for now, and then we're gonna take it from there. So yeah, I think that's really cool. I really like this chapter in terms also of Toga and Twice. I really like how when you had the little page of Toga and Twice talking about how they really didn't like being here, and Toga was just being like kind of cute, and Twice was just like, please marry me. Like, that was really cute. Because Toga can be really cute, and then she can be really creepy. And it does kind of end out with them kind of just like doing whatever the fuck they want, and them going all out. And wow, I really want to see more interaction between Toga and Deku. Want to see where that goes. So yeah, interesting what will happen next chapter. Obviously we're gonna have to wait 2 weeks for that, but yeah, it's gonna be nice to see more of. Also, when I started reading the chapter, I thought that Toga had morphed into Aizawa because it was worded really weirdly, but then she showed up like 10 pages later. I was like, okay, never mind. So I had to reread the first part again. But yeah, that was really cool. I really like this chapter. Anything with like villain exposition, I'm so in love with that. So yeah. But tell me what you guys thought about the chapter in the comments below. And what do you think will happen? What do you think the League of Villains want to do with the 8%? Because that's really interesting. I want to see where this goes in the terms of villain arcs. But yeah, you can leave a like if you like anything that I had to say, and you can subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, bye.